Welcome to Pod Crawlers. I'm Eric.
And I'm Kelly.
We have a fun-filled episode this time out.
Yes, we do.
We're talk about Nightmare City and a little movie that some people might have heard of. It's called Star Wars.
What's that?
Right.
What's that newfangled sounding thing?
Never heard of it
Me neither.
until we saw it recently.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot.
Also, we have a question which we will get to in a few seconds. A question from a listener.
Thank you a lot, listeners.
Listeners,
for,
keep them coming.
Yeah.
Yes.
For bothering to contact us. It's awesome.
Awesome.
You're doing what we asked for.
Yeah, we just want some feedback, some questions, help fill out the show, fluff the running time. Do we have any old business? I don't think we do.
No, we do not.
We do not. All right, so I want to remind you listeners out there that our email address is podcrawlers@gmail.com. Podcrawlers is one word. You can also find the link to our email and our MySpace pages at podcrawlers.podshowcreator.com. Okay?
Yeah, and just in case you hear that noise in the background.
Yeah, we're in our living room in the apartment, and it's just so funny because of all the noises.
Yeah.
You know.
That's our washing machine.
Yeah. And it's very funny actually because it's like it's like, you know, some old black mammy is doing laundry on the washboard, you know, that sort of thing.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway. Moving right along to our question.
Our question is from Dylan from California.
Yeah, another sunny place.
Yes. What TV show are we looking forward to this upcoming TV season?
Well, I'm wondering if he means one of the new ones or if he means just in general. Yeah.
Let's assume he means new one.
New one.
A new one. So later on, we will each pick a show, not two shows or three. We're going to pick one show.
Too bad, because I already know what mine is.
Okay, well, I don't yet.
All right.
I will in 10 minutes.
And maybe we'll mention some of the shows, since the new season is about to start, some of the returning shows that we are interested in seeing as well.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes. Moving on to a movie I saw and Kelly did not. It's called Nightmare City, and it really lives up to its title. And it seems lately I've seen some really bad Italian horror. Not by accident. I was the fool to order these movies. And this movie, Nightmare City, is bad Italian horror. A quick synopsis, because basically the synopsis I'm going to give you is the movie. Some kind of radiation is causing people to go homicidal. Not homicidal, but homicidal.
Wow.
Think of it as 28 Days Later made 20 years ago, but not even a tenth as good.
Nice.
The zombies, they're not even really zombies, they're just like homicidal crazies. They, for that time period, I don't think zombies, or I'm just going to use zombies for lack of a better term, were not fast or as smart. I mean, the whole stereotype of a zombie is that it's a decaying, rotting, walking corpse who is hungry for flesh or brains or what have you.
Yeah.
The zombies in this one just want to kill. And I'm not sure if they speak or not, but if they do, it's kind of like, you know, they'll speak to lull you into a false security that, hey, this might be an okay human, and then they'll kill you.
Nice. So they're smart zombies.
Kind of, yes. When it comes to killing, yes. It's Italian trash. It's nonsensical. I mean, basically, the protagonist and his, I guess, cohort, I guess they're trying to get out of town. I mean, there's really not much of a plot other than they're trying to escape the town, I guess. Mm-hmm. But it's par for the course. I mean, it is what it is. The ending, spoiler alert, I have to spoil the end.
Okay.
At the end, the protagonist wakes up, and it was all a dream. It was all a nightmare.
Oh, come on.
However, when he, starts to get out of bed and his job or whatever, it kind of replays the beginning of the movie. And then it freeze frames at a certain scene, and there's a subtitle or a caption that says, so the nightmare begins or something. Mm-hmm. So he basically had a premonition, I guess. And I hate those endings.
Yeah.
In stories or in movies or TV shows. I think this would have been better had the ending been integral to the story. Maybe he should have, thought, hey, wait a minute, I just dreamed this, but he didn't.
Yeah.
So that sucked. The movie sucked. Don't recommend it. If you're a fan of Italian horror, why not? If you can pick it up for probably less than $10, it's not a bad buy. And we go from Nightmare City to Star Wars. Two totally dissimilar movies. Mm-hmm. But are they really?
Wow, that's deep. Now, when we say Star Wars, we of course mean the original trilogy.
I think we're going to talk about the first movie.
Okay. So, A New Hope?
A New Hope. The original.
Oh. Okay.
If you want to talk about the trilogy, we can.
Whatever.
No.
I thought that was what we meant by Star Wars.
Well, I thought by Star Wars we would focus on A New Hope and just touch on the others, maybe.
Then you should have written A New Hope.
Well, maybe you should start writing the notes.
Fine, I will.
Fine, you will. Star Wars A New Hope. Kelly?
Yes.
Do you think we need to give a synopsis for Star Wars? I don't think there's a human being out there who is not familiar with the story.
I would really hope not.
Can we clarify, though? See, there's so much to talk about with Star Wars. Because you have the original theatrical version, which I think we should talk about. But then you have the special edition. You really can't talk about one and not the other.
Okay.
So how do you want to tackle this?
Well, let's do the original theatrical.
Okay. It was better than the special edition, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah. I agree.
The special editions, when they came out, the added scenes and added effects kind of took you out of the movie experience. It made me go, oh, wow, that's new. That's new.
Exactly.
When I watched the special edition movies, that's
exactly what pops into my head as well. I've seen the originals so many times that when something stupid like Hayden Christensen is added to,
totally retarded.
It just ruins it.
Right. A New Hope, for what it is, it's basically a B movie.
Yeah.
And
with the shit marketed out of it.
Yeah. When we watched the theatrical version, I realized once again that A New Hope was the weakest. I think it's just a tad bit above Phantom Menace as the weakest Star Wars movie. And that's even including the Ewok adventure movies.
Wow.
It's boring. It's interesting in that it's the first one and that it introduces these characters. But maybe because we've seen it at least, I don't know, 20, 25 times between the both of us at least. Including the special
least.
editions, right.
The thing is, with the original, like the first half hour, 45 minutes, boring little Tatooine.
Yes.
Okay? It's a desert planet. There's sand. There's mountains.
And we get that Luke wants to go to the academy, but his uncle won't let him. We get that. I think it should have been tightened up more. And I don't know why it wasn't in the first place.
Something that I think is kind of interesting about the original is just to go back when he's still on Tatooine, after he's been with Obi-Wan, and seeing the destruction that the Empire has done to his family. I think that's interesting. And I mean, that might be in the remastered, I don't remember, but
I think
for some reason it just didn't seem as much footage of it.
I know, and it's funny you mention that because when we were watching the theatrical version of it, it just seemed different. Like, oh wow, I don't remember that being in the original.
Exactly, yes. And that's what I mean by that.
And I think you're right. I think with the special editions, Lucas or whoever either cut stuff out and replaced it, which I know he did, but I don't know if he did more than
the obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree with that completely. Yeah, I mean, A New Hope. At the time, I'm sure it was a big deal. Hindsight, it really isn't.
Yeah.
And for me, it really doesn't hold up.
Well, one thing I think is really funny is to see the evolution of Luke Skywalker.
Mm-hmm.
How much of a whiny little shit he is
right.
in A New Hope.
Mm-hmm.
And granted, he can be whiny in the later ones as well.
Right.
But just how dumb and naive.
Well, that's...
And just, well, yeah, but... Han,
I know.
Han. I mean, it's like, you just want to smack him. Like, oh, you're supposed to be some awesome Jedi?
You're supposed to save the galaxy, right.
Did they pick the wrong person or what?
I agree. That's,
Please tell me you have a twin sister out there that you don't know about.
And I think that's the fault of these Star Wars movies, is that in an effort to make a naive character who goes through a growth, they pick the annoying. You know, They make the character annoying instead of naive, you know? I don't think Luke Skywalker learned anything other than the Jedi crap.
Yeah.
He didn't learn how to be a man.
Hell no.
A hero, I think, only by being forced into it.
He learned to have a crush on his sister.
Yeah, Lucas, you totally had everything planned in the beginning, didn't you?
That's gross.
That is gross. I think what we're getting to is that Star Wars is probably one of the most overrated film series or universes, whatever, ever.
Yes.
And that A New Hope, I think, had this movie been made now, it would bomb.
Made the way it was, or made with current day modifications?
With current day modifications. This movie cannot... I'm surprised this movie was made. And if it was made now, I think it would be a Sci-Fi Channel miniseries or...
That's possible.
You know, even a series even. So, did you want to talk about the other Star Wars movies, or
sure?
We kind of talked about them by proxy a little bit.
Sure.
again, we recently watched all 3 of the original trilogy, the theatrical versions. And Empire Strikes Back, I think the special edition, things were least noticeable in terms of, replacing scenes or whatnot and effects. I mean, in Return of the Jedi, things are much more noticeable with the whole Hayden Christensen
definitely.
and celebrations all around the galaxy after the second Death Star falls.
Don't ruin it.
Oh, right. Spoiler.
The thing is, I don't want our listeners to think that we are not Star Wars fans, because I think we are.
Well, we've seen them so many times, and we like this. Maybe not every aspect of the whole story, but and kind of getting back to this, can it be made nowadays? And I'm surprised it was made back then. It's sort of just like, it's as if it was made in a little parallel universe. You know what I mean? Like a parallel Earth, that this kind of movie is the norm. And in its own weird way, it works. But compare this to a Chronicles of Riddick or some kind of epic, space adventure or whatnot.
Yeah.
It really doesn't stand up to it.
No. It has some really good ideas, though.
Yeah.
I think.
And you know what? I hope that someone remakes episodes 4 through 6. Updates it, shortens things, edits stuff out, tweak the characters a lot.
Yeah.
Make it more action-packed.
Well, I'm sure, regardless of what George Lucas says, I'm sure that as soon as he, finishes doing whatever else he might be thinking about doing,
Well, apparently they're supposed to be working on a Star Wars series, but I think that was supposed to come out either this season or the next season. I haven't heard anything about it.
But what
It's going to take place between the trilogies.
Oh.
I mean, we know what happens. Do we really care?
Well, people watch Smallville.
It is true.
And we know that Clark Kent becomes Superman.
It is true. Anywho, here's a big question I am going to ask you.
Uh-oh.
Star Wars New Hope, theatrical version, of course.
Yes.
Would you give it a Podcrawler's recommendation?
If you are going to watch any of the Star Wars movies, I would say yes.
Mm-hmm.
That I would recommend watching it just because it is part of
It's a chapter.
the series.
Right.
On its own, I would say no.
I agree.
Because it's not the most interesting of the Star Wars movies. If this was the first Star Wars movie that you saw ever, I would be very surprised if you would go on to watch any more.
Yeah, definitely agree. And if you think about it, it's really not essential viewing anyway for the series.
Not really.
I think you could skip it and... Go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say that even if you haven't seen the movies, you have to know some stuff.
Right.
I mean, how many times have we seen Luke, I am your father, parodied, on regular TV? It's not like, oh, Star Wars? I don't know what happens in that series.
Right.
You mean Luke and Leia are brother and sister?
Yeah. Yeah, well... That's Star Wars. We reviewed it.
If you can call it that.
Yeah, I don't know what we just talked about for the past 20 minutes. When we started Podcrawlers, the show, I think we either talked about it or thought about it. I know I thought about it, whether or not we should touch on Star Wars.
Yes.
Because at its heart, it's a B movie. And it's geeky, so it's Podcrawler's fodder.
And it's sci-fi, which we also touch on as well.
So, but we did it.
Yeah.
It wasn't that bad.
I mean, I definitely have my favorite parts in the entire, original trilogy. I love Lando Calrissian.
Billy fucking D. fucking Williams.
I love Billy. I adore that man. Okay? I love Jabba the Hutt.
Yes. The original theatrical.
Yes.
Not the
Not
special edition.
The ugly Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Secret of the Ooze green Jabba the Hutt.
Right, and the original Yoda, not the CGI
Oh,
Yoda.
Lord, yes.
But,
I love... Not that you care what I love, but I love when Leia turns to Han and says, "You scruffy-looking nerf herder."
well, that's in the special edition also. Or are you just talking
I
general?
don't, no, I'm just talking in general. I mean, just... There are things about these movies that I just love. I could watch over and over and over again.
And then there's things that...
Plenty of things that I would not like to watch.
Yeah. We could devote a whole...
How about we just cut Luke out of the movies entirely?
Yeah.
I
Well,
mean,
at least out of
whiny
A New Hope.
Luke.
Yeah. So that's Star Wars: A New Hope. Maybe we'll tackle the other ones someday in a future episode.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Yeah. Kelly,
Yeah.
what new TV show are you looking forward to this upcoming season?
That would be Moonlight.
And can you tell me why?
Well, originally, the reason I wanted to see Moonlight was the fact that Veronica Mars's Jason Dohring, also from Black Cadillac,
From last episode or the
Yes.
episode before.
is supposed to be in it. But, as many of the listeners know, I've mentioned this before, and it's also on my MySpace page. I am a huge vampire fan.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a vampire show. And you know what? Honestly, I don't think it's going to last.
No.
But I'm excited for it. I'm very excited for it. I will say this. I know I'm only supposed to say one. But I kind of want to see what they do with Bionic Woman.
That's a show that could either last or
Yes.
just totally flop.
So that is my answer.
Okay.
Dylan.
Yes, Dylan. The TV show, the new TV show I am looking forward to this upcoming season is Bionic Woman.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, and by most, I just mean probably, just as much as Pushing Daisies or whatever we'll try,
Yeah.
Returning show, why don't we touch on that? One show, one returning show only one that we're looking forward to the most.
Wow. If you told me that you were going to make me only choose one, then I would have had to think about it more.
I put you on the spot.
The Office.
The Office. We got hooked on this a month or two ago.
Yes.
We watched, I think, each episode until we got season 3 of the first season, second season, at least 2 or 3 times.
I'd say at least 3 times each episode.
Yeah.
Possibly more of some of the funnier episodes.
Yes. I don't know about you, but I think The Office right now is my favorite TV show.
Yes.
Above
I agree.
Heroes, above Supernatural, above Ugly Betty.
But those are some of the others that we are looking forward to
We are.
returning.
We are. I thought there was one other show we watched. Oh,
Ghost Hunters.
Ghost Hunters, well, that's on whenever. I think that's it. Next episode, kind of related to Star Wars, as we will discuss.
Yes.
Next episode. It's our long-awaited Phantasm episode.
It's long awaited?
Well, I think we mentioned that we would do one a couple of
That's
episodes ago. So we're going to talk about Phantasm,
Ooh, excuse me.
Phantasm 2, Phantasm 3, Lord of the Dead, and Phantasm 4, Oblivion. And we will discuss the final, I mean, there's not much news about it, the final Phantasm movie, Phantasm 5, I forget the
Rise of the
subtitle.
Silver Surfer.
No, totally not. That would be
Rise
cool.
of the Silver Ball.
What?
The Sphere.
I think it's best we end the episode on this note.
All right.
For Kelly, I'm Eric.
And for Eric, I'm Kelly. And this has been Pod Crawlers.